Man, it's cold out there. Oh, hello. I bet you're wondering what I've been doing recently. That may take a little time to explain, so let me get comfortable first. It really has been a while. A lot has happened since we last spoke. I've been on a wacky adventure or two, picked up a couple items here and there, but mostly I've been working on one specific project. I don't even think I'll have enough time to tell you about all of it, at least not today. I can certainly try, though. After all, it doesn't look like this storm will be letting up anytime soon. So, I suppose it's finally time for me to tell you about all that's happened here. Let's see. Where do I begin? Ah, yes. It all started right here. 2 months ago, when I decided I wanted to bring the entire server together. Back then, I felt that there was a certain obscurity surrounding everyone's bases. That one only truly dedicated to their task could even attempt to find another's dwelling, with this process only being achievable by desperately searching until, by pure luck, you stumbled across something that vaguely looked man-made, only to discover that its occupants had long abandoned it. And so was set the precedent that without consoling the person you wished to find, and the F3 screen, you would almost certainly be wholly unsuccessful in your attempts. So I set out on a journey that would take me far and wide, over hills and under trees, through mountain passes and endless waters I wandered. However, this journey, while imperative to my end goal, was not the goal itself. For I was constructing a map of every stream, mountain, and forest in the surrounding landscape. This map would help me see the path I must take in order to complete my true goal. Building a massive road network, one that could connect every base of every player on the server, and perhaps even more. So, having made my decision, I gathered my supplies and set out on my true quest. My first stop was along a river, at a narrow spot that I considered to be the halfway point for the main road that I had plans of constructing. The road that, among other things, would connect my base to spawn. So, I want to build a bridge here. Okay, I'm thinking hard. So I think I'll make arches here then. And now I can think about, maybe I could add a little bit more polished andesite. Would normal stone slabs work? Seriously, guys? You're back? But I paid my taxes this time. How is this looking? Fabulous. It is looking fabulous. Hello, B. You checking out the nice new bridge? I'm checking out the nice new bridge. I really like this. I think the bridge is very nice. With the bridge completed, it was now time to start working on the real road, which I soon realized I had greatly underestimated the expense of. I am ready to build this road. The one problem is running a little low on packed mud. I would like to have at least a stack going into this, so I'm going to get the packed mud, and then I'm going to start building the road. So I will see you on the other side. So, I'd like to take a bit of a break from actually building the path to discuss again why it's being built. Now, obviously, the path is meant to connect all the areas of influence of all the players on the server to allow for easier interactions and just a generally more connected community on this server. Now, with the construction of this bridge, the first player has officially been added to the network, and this player lives closest to spawn, and this player is not Xander, because Xander does live over there. This player is actually new, and timeline-wise, they joined around the middle of last episode, but unfortunately I wasn't able to include any footage with them because I just ran out of time. So, they aren't online right now. But, I'm going to pass you off to Future May, which can hopefully get a nice base tour with Spite Knight. Hello, Spite Knight.
Hello, everyone. My base is a little out of nowhere, you know.
Yours is in like the middle of the map basically, because spawn is like right over there on the other side of the water.
Yeah. Yep. Skeleton.
Oh, he's deeper in the cave.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not really a cave. It's just a loop-de-loop. If we come inside before the skeleton decides that it wants to be a sniper,
Yep.
we come to the commons. It's pretty empty right now, but eventually I'll probably put some tables in. Welcome to the fridge.
The fridge, yes. It's a very
Fridge,
rustic
yes.
fridge, if I do say so myself.
Indeed, you know, I gotta keep with the aesthetic. If we go downstairs, we got the echo chamber.
Echo, echo, echo.
Um, with our highly
Wowza.
advanced storage system. Our final, very exquisite layer, the indoor farming system.
Ooh. I see you got rice in all the water bits. Really making use of the
Yes.
space down here.
I need it. I need to. I need so much. I need so much rice to make canvases.
Oh yeah, because you're using rice for like books and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't want to go find a ton of cows. So the base, I kind of, even though it's not very long, I kind of inspired it off of a longhouse.
Like a Viking longhouse?
These Viking Japanese style doesn't matter all that much. These right here, these are for horses because people like riding horses, I guess. Someone in particular.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't fathom who that. It's probably that drown down there. That drown. Oh, I don't think that drown is gonna be riding horses for very long.
No, probably not.
That's rough.
The choice of location. I decided to build here because there's water over there, and water equals fishing, as well as it's pretty scenic.
Yeah.
When you don't get impaled by the stalags
Or the drowns. Tridents.
or the drowns. That's true. Yeah,
How many
they'd
dies?
love to
How
be
many times
here.
have you died to drowns with tridents? Sorry, my bad.
Too
I shouldn't
many
ask.
times.
Okay, yeah.
As you can tell, it's not the greatest. We have some exposed cobblestone because I don't want my house burning down.
That's bringing down the real estate value.
There is no real estate value. This is Minecraft. We didn't do much terraforming around here yet. It's probably going to happen more when I start building into the other houses. I just want to get a good foundation
Oh, wait,
first.
other houses?
Yeah, I plan on building a lot more houses in this place. This one's going to be the main one where like most of my stuff is going to be,
Hmm.
so that I have easy access. But I also plan on building a lot of other houses inspired by, like, oh, I need a forge. Why not build a smithery
Yeah,
or have a Fletcher's like entire building?
nice. You're going the full like lore, village lore heavy route. Are you gonna have villagers here too eventually when that happens?
Eventually, I'll most likely have villagers. Oh yeah, and a little not so secret. Over there, over yonder, there's a little door. That door has a nether portal in it. Don't
Oh,
use
it
that
does.
nether portal.
So what's the problem with this nether portal then?
It's actually really. I think it's the same nether fortress Xander has, but it's really close to one.
Ah,
And
yeah.
that's not a fun place to be.
Is that your whole base tour then?
That's my whole base. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you for the base tour, good sir.
Thank you for showing up.
And I will be on my way. Upon completion of the first half of the main road, I almost immediately began work on the second half. This side didn't take very long in comparison, especially since the terrain on the southern side of the bridge was much more manageable than the terrain on the northern side of the bridge. However, with the full completion of this road, there came a new task. You see, while most of the players on the server live south of spawn, there is one who decided to live far to the north, Riley. And while the ocean separating him from the rest of the server can be traversed quickly by boat, I was making a road on the land, and the closest land connection to his base would take the path on a long journey through extremes in terrain I had never worked with before. This meant that I would likely need more resources for the path leading to Riley's base than for the entire rest of the path combined. So, after much careful planning, I had a lot of work to do. now, finally, the majority of the path is done, which is great. The path leading from around spawn to my house is done. The path leading to Riley's is also done, which means we have very, very little path left to make. But before I go make that, it's time for you to take a little base tour with Riley.
Hello?
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Finally. Alright. Welcome in. The first thing you see is my portal to hell.
Oh,
It's
wonderful.
very nice.
Wonderful. I haven't... I've definitely never seen one of these before.
I know. And then you have what's left of the trees that were over here.
Massive trees.
And you can see that I have completely, essentially terraformed the area.
Yeah, if I just
If
I just break my legs real quick. Oh,
it's
don't
just
get
a
that in.
massive...
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize my shaders make it so my armor shines in the sunlight.
Nice.
Okay.
It's gotta look awfully picturesque for you. I'm over here with vanilla visuals. I think my computer would explode if I tried to put on, like, the most basic shaders.
Yeah, it looks very nice for me. I got a lot going on here, mainly my forest right here.
Yeah. That's where you
As
grow
well
all your,
as-
trees.
That is where I grow all my trees.
Dear goodness, why do people keep messaging me? Oh, it's you.
It's
like,
That's
bruh.
what it looks like on my screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll check that later.
This is my unfinished house, which is what I'm going to be showing you, because this is mainly just huts and
Okay.
a hole in the mountain.
I mean, you can show me everything. Really.
Alright. So this is...
Don't take that out of
This
context.
is the entrance to the... this is the entrance to the unfinished basement.
Oh, basement.
Oh.
You're not gonna lock me in the basement, are you? Yo!
Yeah, unfinished basement. Very easy to...
I could tell that you
3D audio
didn't...
creates some unintentional humor. It's great.
I could tell that you didn't put more amethyst underneath these carpets, because I was walking on it. I was like, man, I don't hear the tinkly sounds anymore. It's sad.
Yeah, it's just the, whatever that is.
But I think everybody can see exactly how much you've done
Dripstone.
here with the
Yeah.
the massive cavern you've made.
Yeah, it's definitely a space to play with the 3D audio, that's for sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
And right here, because I can't really place anything without blocking you from going up the stairs. So the trapdoors do a good job of that.
So
And
is
this is
gonna
the
be
unfinished second story.
Aha. I see you're making the floor out of bottom slabs. Bet that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's been a problem ever since I started. I just didn't feel like changing it, so... I don't know what I'm gonna do down here. It's just... probably just stick whatever.
Yeah.
But... probably just like a storage room or something. I have no clue what I'm gonna do, but... there's that, and upstairs I plan to be my bedroom, and the basement is probably gonna be... what the inside of my other two houses are currently. It's just like a catch-all. As you can see, the heads of slain enemies here,
Wow.
including an illager. Oh yeah, also, on April 20th, a skeleton on fire jumped into the cow pit and killed all involved. So,
I know perfectly well about devastating fires in cow pens. I definitely didn't experience one firsthand.
and walked in.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's rough.
yeah, it jumped on top of the smoker. It's just a bunch of feathers, if you want some.
Feathers for sale. Trade with ores or iron plus level tools. I'm not particularly interested in feathers, but if you have raw chicken or cooked chicken, I will buy that. Well, no, just raw chicken, I think. Actually,
Well, let me
no,
show
I
you
can
the
get it.
chickens.
Yeah, oh yeah, the chickens, yeah. Because that is another prominent feature of your base. We should probably sleep to get rid of the rain and the snow. It's gonna like destroy my frames probably and make OBS really unhappy.
And there's like a billion eggs in here and 55 raw chicken. Here we go.
Yo. You got the entity-grammed chickens and all the eggs that I keep stealing and throwing around in your base.
Forget Steve's lava chicken. How about Riley's entity cram chicken?
This is terrible.
And then here is my current base, which is more of just like it's just like the makeshift thing.
Yeah.
I have a lot of just stuff that I've stolen from villages here.
You got cooking pot.
This
you got
pot
copper
that I've never
coin.
used. I have a bunch of stone in a furnace, like 4 crafting tables littered about.
4.
What it seems like. And I have a lectern up here for some reason. I don't know why. I stole that from a village.
And here's your farm.
But I haven't really made use of it since the beginning.
You haven't made use of it.
here
This
it
is a
is.
massive farm to not make use of it.
I know, I just don't do anything with it. These pumpkins have been here for probably 2 years. Like,
Those are
these
melons, mate. Okay, I was about to say, like, wait. The pumpkins are orange. These are green.
close enough. So yeah, that's my base.
You sure we're not missing anything?
Oh yeah,
Oh!
I hear chickens down there. Okay.
all you're ever gonna hear now is
Here's
just the
the canal.
echoing of chickens from the bowels of your base.
I need to make this too wide so you can just like jump right down there. Anyways, this is my canal. It takes you from one point in my base to the other. It took like an entire afternoon to dig out.
Okay. I was about to ask how long it took you to dig. That's actually not that bad. For how big this canal is, and the fact that you made it 3x3. Okay, so it takes you to the river over here.
This takes you from the river over here all the way to this little cove area, which is over here.
And that'll take you all the way out to the ocean, that goes all the way
Yes,
back
it
to
will.
spawn.
Yep, that's pretty much how I found this place. Anyways, that is it. That is the tour.
That is the entirety of your base.
I believe so.
Thank you then for this wonderful tour. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do it.
So the main part of the road may be finished, but we do still have some other things that we need to clean up around here. For one, we need to make a path to Xander's house. Luckily, getting a path to Xander's house shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as the main road is right there, and his house is just over there. So, let's build that real quick, and then do a quick base tour with him. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
I told you it was mob's floor.
Uh-oh, there's a creeper on the bridge. So you live in our old base, actually.
Yes, I do.
You've changed some stuff around here, but not everything, as I can. Oh, I fell off the bridge. Okay. Yep.
I don't use this room at all, but it's remained the same, sort of. Slight changes. I added a door.
Yep. A door.
Ow. There's a few signs around.
Open residence.
Used to have a bed here. We had the campfire with a spit and a magma cube there. It's mainly the inside. Not too much to go for.
Yeah. Inside is mostly cleared out right now.
Yeah.
And you have this lovely game.
There's also down here.
The old spider cave.
Into the spider cave. There are monsters down here right now.
There are?
Yeah, lighting's not too well. But they're not coming.
So what have you done down here?
So I've opened up that new cave and took some of the string out. Cleaned up this place a lot, actually. Explored through a lot of it. I'm mainly just kind of happy I found this part.
Yeah. So have you gotten most of your resources from down here?
Yeah, this is where I got like my starting iron gear.
Nice. I don't think we were ever able to find like any good caves around here. We thought they were all waterlogged. Good to know that you found something good down here, though.
This is what I call the moss plateau. It's kind of where there's like the most moss.
The moss mess.
Down here is the darkening.
The dark.
Well,
Have you named every section of this cave?
Not every section. There's some sections that I dare not go. I guess my brightness was actually kind of low when I went through here.
I mean, that's kind of what torches are for,
Oh,
man.
this
That
is-
and preventing mobs from spawning.
This is what I call the cave crack.
The cave crack. What a very descriptive
It's
name.
just where there's a crack in the cave.
Isn't the entire cave just one big crack?
Partially.
Fair enough. I mean, I suppose it does matter what kind of cave formation you got there. You got, like, karst caves, you got, like, Oh!
This
What is this?
is the mine shaft.
Hold on. I found me a little friend. There we go.
So there's actually one of these by my base,
Yeah?
and I have been using that to get like faster resources instead of doing underwater mining. But it's all deep slate. It's really annoying to mine.
Wait, so you're talking about your like, new base, right?
Yes, my newest base.
Yeah, because
I do need to terraform it still, but you know I've been putting that off.
I'm assuming we're not going to go and see that today.
No,
It's just like your new base that you're working on right now, but it's not done enough to show off yet. You're saving it. You're saving it for
that's
later.
about how it works.
All right. That is most of your
So,
base
carry
then,
this.
isn't it?
Yep.
Well, your old base, yeah. I mean, other than the Nether portal that you made.
Yeah, that's the Nether portal over there. Don't go in; it's not safe.
Yeah. You were the first person to go to the Nether, weren't you?
So, yes.
Did you obtain anything other than death?
Yes, actually, I got this new ore, but it's back at my other base because it's on display.
Thank you for the wonderful base tour. I wish you luck on your future base. that it may be completed at a satisfactory rate of construction. We are nearing the end of the base tours, with there only being one more place left to connect up to the path, and that is Skylar's base. Skylar is another new member, and he joined after Spite Night, so we're going to quickly build the path that he is already living relatively close to, and then we're going to go get a nice base tour from him. Let's do this. Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Am I heard?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. So I got these flowers. So that's the whole base tour. Anyways.
There's a critter nearby.
He's probably in here.
Up! Talk about skeletons
Just
in
the
the
usual
closet.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, I see where he came from, okay. So you got a mine down here?
Yeah.
I like how you spam torches in the part that's already lit up. Okay, so what do you have in this here portion of your base?
I got the salmon,
Oh,
because
yes.
like you can't go wrong with salmon. This I have a cooking station for my water, but apparently I have a river where I can just go get water, which is stupid. Random junk. Oh, I have 3 diamond swords in this chest.
Why do you have 3 diamond swords?
Let's keep going.
Here's the house.
Yeah, we got the bee.
The bee
I don't know
loon.
why he's still here.
I hear more
I
skeletons.
don't want him here.
on.
Check the roof.
I have a feeling that he's in your floorboards! Ah! He has a sword! You really have a problems with mobs being where they shouldn't in your house. First they're in the ceiling, then they're in the basement.
Wait.
I put a light in there.
Okay.
Then they're in the staircase. Dear goodness.
Oops. Hey, they're not on my roof this time.
Well, at least they can't be in your ceiling anymore. You're slowly eliminating all the places they can spawn.
Yeah. We got my nice little campfire,
Yeah?
or whatever you call them.
And the brown candle.
Yeah, let it steal.
Oh, no! Don't light your house on fire. It's already lit! It's
What?
already lit!
I can't see it.
Oh,
I can't see it.
There we go, now light it.
You're trying to get me to burn my house down.
No, I didn't. I lit your candle, and then you tried to light it, and you Oh my gosh.
So we got the wall of head.
I don't think you can say that.
The wall of heads.
Ah, yeah, there we go, much better.
This one's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I can totally see why. That is a great head. I mean, honestly, it looks like the mob itself is just on your wall.
Yeah.
And it also makes your head slightly transparent when you wear it at the edges.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so
Okay.
that's my valuables. I don't
Valuables?
know. Please don't rob me.
Wonderful. Well, I'm not gonna rob you. I'm not you. And-
Okay.
Oh, you did.
I
Oh,
need to
never
dive
mind.
in
You
bed.
have not filled all these chests.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty broke.
You've got this whole wall of chests, and these 2 are the only ones with anything in them.
Again, this farm,
Mhm.
it's kind of mobs are really killing it.
Oh yeah.
And then we have this broken mob spawner.
the thing that I've been trying to keep out of my sight for the entire tour, so that
Oh,
it definitely would be a surprise when we got here.
hold up.
I thought you said
I'm
this
trying
thing
to
was
break
working.
it. No, okay, so it's weird. It's like working sometimes, but then depending on where I stand, it just breaks. This is actually my newest thing. I still need to work on this. But I have an enchantment area down here.
Nice.
Um,
With 3
I
bookshelves.
just started it, so we don't talk about that.
Three bookshelves is better than none.
Yeah, better than Spite Night.
Better than most people.
Um, yeah, that's really it. I don't know.
Alright. Well, thank you for
I'm
the
kind of poor.
wonderful, lovely base tour.
Quit glazing it.
I mean, I'm just saying what I said for everybody else, man.
Okay.
Now that the majority of the actual path was completed, I decided it was about time that I made the road a little bit nicer and safer for the other members to traverse. One of the main things I wanted to add more of were small road camps where travelers could take shelter when needed. These camps would have all the essentials like places to sleep, cook food, purify water, and spots to warm yourself during particularly cold winter nights. So, after making a few smaller road camps, I decided it would be a good idea to make some larger ones, where players could set their spawns when traveling far from their homes, which would cut down on the time it would take them to get their items if they were to unexpectedly perish during their journey. These larger road camps would be strategically placed in spots far along the various paths for peak effectiveness, and also so that I had to build as few as possible. Seriously, these things were really expensive to make. After that, all the roads really needed were a couple well-placed road signs. However, there was one more thing that I wanted to add. Now, I would like to build a tower that can act as a sort of central hub for the road, and I want to put it on this hill, I think. I want it to be pretty noticeable from the path down there, and there aren't a lot of spots. Ooh, actually, you know what? Right at the top here, there's a nice bit of a crater. You know what? I'll just start building it. We'll see how it works. I don't feel like putting it up here is potentially the best idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, get cracking. It has taken me the rest of spring, and it is now fall. But I have something to show for it. I have mapped out the entire path and placed map markers at all the key locations, and I have all of the maps right here. Now, I just need to find a spot in here to put a map wall. I was thinking I would put it right here, although it does need to be 6 tall, so I'm thinking of lowering the floor just a little bit. Okay, flip all of these, and I believe that is good. So this will be the map wall. I think did I forget to grab the item frames? Okay, I have obtained the item frames as well as a couple other items, and I'm gonna get this map put together. So I just realized that before I put this map together, I would like to make copies of every single map, and then I would like to lock these maps so that we can get like snapshots of the world at different times. Pact of the Three Homestead goes down there. There we go. Okay. Put those there. Here we go. The next layer we have there, there, and there. This next layer will add whatever that is. Xander's house, spawn, Spite Knight's house, Turtle Bay Bridge, and Road Camp 2B. Okay, next layer. We have Frontier Bridge, Road Camp 3B, and Blooming Gorge Bridge. And with these last two maps, that will be Riley's base. And that, I believe, is the entire road network. That was a lot for me. That was probably like maybe a minute and a half for you at most. But dang, this took me like 3 hours at least. Actually, I think it was way more than 3 hours. I need help. I need help right now. Time to get on to making this stuff. So, I need to make a little road rule book. Or I guess just a book, because it's not really going to have many rules in it. Rules of the road. Rule number 1. No one likes potholes. If you or a creeper have an accident on the road, don't be afraid. But also, don't stay silent on it. If the road is in need of repairs, contact your local road serviceman, and they'll take care of it ASAP. Rule number 2. Run as fast as you can. Remember to set your spawn when traveling long distances at our conveniently placed major road camps. This way, if something happens to you, you'll be able to get back to your stuff much faster. Rule number 3. It's a sign! Feeling lost? Check nearby road signs for help. It's also good to keep in mind the road camp numbering system. The lower the number, the closer you are to spawn. Rule number 4. Sleep is key. Remember, nighttime can get very dangerous on the road. If you see the sky starting to darken, consider staying the night at one of our very safe road camps. Otherwise, start moving a bit faster. Rule number 5. A horse, of course. If you want to make getting to your destination easier, try getting a horse to make your trip much faster. Alright, I think that should be everything. And done. That should be everything that this tower needs. Now, I will be improving it in the future because it is very bare bones at the moment, but this video has already been going on for way too long. So, there's one more thing that I'd like to do before the video ends. And that would be one final base tour of the place not only where I live, but where Nick and Dane live as well. May I present to you the Pact of the Three Homestead. The main path is the preferred entrance, as shown by this beautiful archway, where we have also displayed the heads of our slain enemies. One of these is missing. I'll take care of it later. As you enter the archway, you will see a wonderful HUD message appear at the top of your screen, telling you exactly where you are, and you will see our house to the left and the barn way off in the distance. Over here, we have the rice fields. Fun fact, most of these rice fields are creeper holes, because I kept blowing up creepers over here. Most of them were accidental. I think 1 or 2 of them were intentional. We have this rice field, this rice field, this rice field, this tiny rice field, and this rice field. Although there's something oddly suspicious about it, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is yet. As you enter the main square of the Pact of the Three Homestead, you will notice our cherry tree, the barn, the massive wheat field, the centerpiece to bag of rice, the giant forest, and our house. The wheat field was initially supposed to be completely decorative, but it was actually very helpful in construction of the road. We also have all our farms over here, and the barn, which, if we take a look inside, houses all of the seeds, my horse, a fox, chicken, a chicken farm for eggs. We also have the wonderful Composter 9000. Up this ladder in the back, you will find all of our crops that we cannot store in the house. They just go in here. Out the back door, we have this wonderful little balcony and another chest with all the other seeds. Oh! Well, I suppose it doesn't have them anymore. Ignoring that, out back we have a little awning with a zombie villager I found. Moving on from the barn, we have the massive bamboo wall, which I'm sure you've seen by now. This was initially meant to keep mobs out, and all it has done is make me lag a lot. So it's probably getting removed soon. Over here we have the obsidian pit. Don't ask why. Moving back over in this direction, away from the farm, we have the first hole that we ever dug here, which now houses our water purifying station and a load of heat for the winter. Moving up here, we obviously have the wonderful home sweet home and the basement. Inside, you will see we have a wonderful assortment of tools and items, as well as a wonderful assortment of music discs that I've been able to gather. We also have the kitchen, which I have recently been cooking some food for the next episode, so don't worry about that. We have the nice clock, we have the cookbook. If we move back here, we have the wonderful staircase, which leads us up to my room, which has Spunky, of course, as well as all of the loot I have pillaged from various points in time, and then my closet where I store all of my goods and wares and whatnot. Up the ladder we have Dane's little loft area, which I'm not gonna poke around too much. And then through this door we have Nick's room, which why does he have a cow? He also has a nice little area back here that you can use to get onto the roof. Moving out back, we have the back balcony, as well as a wonderful fence I just put in, and this tree. This area will eventually be lit up, but right now I am too lazy to place torches. We moved the cow pen over here because I got tired of all the mooing behind the house. It kept me up at night. We have a nice little beehive here, where I can collect honey and honeycomb. And then finally, we have the forest. This was supposed to be a tree farm, and it just got really out of hand. Seriously, this thing is so dense that I literally get lost in here trying to get wood sometimes. I almost forgot that we do have the basement, which is where we house all of our storage and crafting. That ladder leads all the way back up underneath the stairs. We have just some random stuff in these chests over here, as well as my 2 work backpacks, and a whole load more storage over here, all the mob heads we've gathered and whatnot. Over here, we have mob drops, as well as our nice smelting setup with all of our crafting stations, more random backpacks, more storage, another nice map, as well as just, like, random stuff back here, I guess. I think that's about it for the base tour, and should also be about it for the episode. Thank you to anyone who made it this far. I'm sorry that this episode was so much longer than usual. I will try to keep future videos much shorter than this one. However, I think this is where I leave for now. The storm seems to have cleared, and I have a lot planned. I hope to see you again soon, but for now, I have a lot of work to do. See ya!